Well, a week from now, fewer Baltimore City fire engines are going to be showing up for fires under formal changes now in the department's response procedures. WMAR 2 News' Jeff Hayer standing by with more on the cutbacks. Jeff.
Jamie, many firefighters also are trained as paramedics, and a strain on resources is apparently jeopardizing response times on an overload of medical calls. Reports of fires, car crashes, and overdoses all competing for a response. Right now in Baltimore, fire engines and ambulances share the duty. But as emergency medical calls have grown exponentially in recent years, Chief Niles Ford says it's time to cut back on the number of fire trucks responding to fires.
He don't want to send multiple fire trucks out to one incident that probably only need one truck. So I support that.
Amidst cries from the local firefighters union that such a policy could put both firefighters and the public at large at risk, the city's top firefighter says he's having to shuffle his resources to use them most effectively.
This is not the first set of changes that are going to be made. There are going to be several other changes made throughout the organization. And I hate to say it, well, generally speaking, I think this is probably a smaller step than some of the steps that are getting ready to come up.
The department had already drawn the ire of union leaders earlier this year when it temporarily shut down some engines to answer medical calls. Niles says his new plan, which takes effect September 1st, harkens back to the way things were done here in the city 15 years ago, when those arriving first on fire scenes could always call for reinforcements.
When they get on the scene and they realize that they need additional resources at any time, they could call as much as they feel like they need in order to safely and effectively mitigate those circumstances. So what I'm doing is I have a great amount of trust in the leadership.
Union leaders say under the new policy, 17 personnel will be dispatched to a fire instead of the 30 who respond today.